Hey Virgo, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. This will be a love reading for the upcoming week from when you do get this message. And as usual, I'll place your person's cards on the left, yours on the right, mutual cards in the center. So we had two that flipped out. First was the World card and followed by the Emperor. So two Major Arcana cards with the Two of Wands. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Six of Pentacles and Judgment. So we have two eights. Eights to me representing lessons learned, that you can apply to your long-term goals or long-term relationships, but sharing information to help uplift, right? So that you can move further along in your manifesting journey, right? So you've learned some lessons, maybe some tough lessons along the way, and maybe both of you have, right? The World card does the World card does represent the end of a cycle. The World card also represents, it could be some kind of distance that exists between the two of you. So wanting to close the gap, emotional gap, physical gap, geographical, gap between the two of you. Whatever it means to you, I feel that this person wants to close the distance. But in an effort to close the distance, you see how this person is kind of looking in the past or looking behind them. Their body position is like they're trying to move toward you. And I feel that this World card is representing some kind of closure. So they had to say goodbye to something in their past in an effort to move toward you. So I do sense that there is some final situation taking place, right? Some ending that's taking place that's going to allow this person to move toward you, to get closer to you, right? The Emperor card, okay, they hold you in a high regard. The Emperor card, somebody who knows what they want. This is a very take charge kind of attitude. So the Emperor, it could even be stubborn energy, right? Somebody, because you know what you want. So this person recognizes that about you. I feel that you might have been very unwavering in the conditions that you set for this person, saying maybe you gave them a timeline of some kind. You were very unwavering or maybe unforgiving, saying that you wanted, it could have been an ultimatum even, if we're not going to move forward, or if we're not going to be in a committed relationship within the next few months, and maybe the deadline is approaching, but if we're not going to be in a committed connection within the next couple months, I think I'm going to move on, right? Or if you two don't live in the same area, you might be telling this person, I don't think I can do a long distance relationship any longer. So if you can't, or if we don't come to some kind of agreement, I think I'm going to move forward or move on with my life, So I feel that you might have been unwavering in some term of this connection. And now your person is saying, okay, the deadline is approaching, I got to get moving. So I feel that they're putting the pedal to the metal here with the Two of Wands, making that decision to say goodbye, or I feel like they might have had a little bit more control than they initially let on to you, that they had a little bit more control over whatever this past connection or relationship was, or whatever it is that they're trying to move away from. Maybe it was distance, a geographical distance between the two of you. They might have had more control over that than they told you. It could have been an old relationship. Maybe they had legal situations or kids involved, maybe even marriage, and needed the divorce to finalize, or maybe they're leaving their job or some other situation. But it does appear that they are, again, we see the World here too. So again, another signal or symbol of closure, right? So saying goodbye to something in the past in an effort to turn in the direction of you, right? So they are making the effort to move toward you. I don't feel like you are waiting for this person to make their move. I feel that life went on for you. The Eight of Pentacles, this is your energy. Eight of Pentacles does represent Virgo energy. And this is working, right? Working to maintain the boundaries and the standards that you've set, right? As the Emperor, you have high standards. You expect the person that you are with or going to be with to hold themselves accountable and hold themselves in a high regard. So this is you kind of enforcing that. The Eight of Pentacles also represents, just staying busy with work. I don't feel that you are letting this relationship slow you down. I feel that it was business as usual for you. So you just kept it moving as if, this person wasn't going to come through, right? I feel like you were hoping that they would, but you kept it moving as if they might not, right? But you were optimistic that the 10 of Cups, that they would come through. I feel like you really wanted them to win. You wanted them to come through, and you wanted them to, do the right thing as far as you're concerned. The 10 of Cups represents happily ever after. So I do sense that you wanted that happy everyday life with this person. Maybe even starting, blending, or expanding your family. And we see that house in the background. To me, it's just this like happy everyday life that you want to attain with this person. So Eight of Swords in the position of how you feel. I get the impression that with this Eight of Swords, you were feeling stuck, or I feel though that you weren't really expressing it outwardly. Yeah, I feel like you kept working and kept it moving, being the emperor or being the boss that you were or that you are. You had to have this facade of everything's under control. I'm cool, calm, collected, nothing bothers me. But internally, I feel you were sweating, like you were stressing about this connection. Are they going to come through? Are they going to move toward you? Are they going to close the gap? Are they going to do their part? So I feel that you were worried that maybe they wouldn't. And I feel that's what this Eight of Swords represents. Now, the Six of Pentacles in the challenge position, it does represent some kind of imbalance that exists between the two of you. It could be a financial imbalance. Whatever this person has ending or they have to end or have some kind of closure with, I feel that it probably affects their finances. And so they're not going to be able to contribute as much. Maybe they won't be able to contribute as much as you. And I feel that bugs them a little bit. So that's a challenge, and I feel that this might cause a little bit of friction between the two of you, that they feel that they can't contribute as much. And in the beginning it might be fine, but over time I feel that it might be a recurring issue. But Judgment card in the outcome space, I feel this could be legal documentation, whatever the situation is. Now, maybe it's a business, right? It could be a business that they had to dissolve, or some kind of partnership that they had to dissolve. Could be some legal court documents that are finally coming through. Maybe that's all they were waiting for, but it is this final judgment or final decision that enables them to move in a different direction, right? To actually have this closure that they've been trying to attain for so long, that kept you two from progressing forward all along. They're finally getting that now. So the Judgment card represents Pluto energy. It's going to allow you and this person to renew or redo, have a fresh start. It also talks about transformation, so hiring the playing field. I feel like you two have been working on this connection, making plans for the future. I feel that this Judgment card in the transformation role means that you two are ascending to the higher level, right? Whatever that next level is for you two. I feel you two are achieving that here with the Judgment card. So really good energy. I really feel that, again, finances might be an issue for this person as they transition out of this situation, but it is complete, right? Whatever that situation is, it's done with, it's over for good. Now they're able to move toward you in a positive and productive way, but they have to rebuild here. because they're not making as much as they used to, or their finances are still tied up, or not as much as maybe you make. So that might be a recurring issue for the two of you. But let's pull 2 cards to see what the supporting messages are for you. But it's over, they did it, and now they're going to move toward you, so it's a good thing. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And stay optimistic about your love life. Aww, I think you were all along, right? 10 of Cups. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I wish you so much luck in this situation. Thanks for being here with me, and take care. Bye.